Here we are this beautiful morning, people. Well, more like lunchtime. I'm about to head to the lake today with a friend. It's been almost 2 weeks since I posted the last video. I've been a little sick, but I guess I'm done with it now, and I'm gonna head out and do the last fishing video before turkey season. Then for the next couple months, I'm gonna be focused more on doing turkey hunting. So yeah, tag along with me today and let's go catch some fish. It's a beautiful bright day, sunny. I'm not gonna bring the boat, they're just back fishing today. So we'll see what happens. Stay tuned for it. Haven't been fishing in about 2 weeks. I got the flu and I was down for almost a week and a half, not doing much at all. The last video I did was about a week and a half or so ago, and it was just a quick video about trying to locate turkeys with the drone because I didn't feel good to record anything, so I just did the little quick video clip, and but today I feel a lot better, and the day is beautiful, and we know the fish are spawning. They're moving from the deep lake to the shallow creeks and rivers to find the perfect place to spawn. So that's what we're gonna try to do. Hopefully I can get some good footage and get some big ones today. I don't know if I'm gonna be cooking, but maybe I will. I don't know. I might finish the video cooking some fish. It's just such a beautiful day that I think it's gonna be good, because this weekend, today is Tuesday, so Friday, Saturday and Sunday we have a bunch of storms with tornadoes and stuff, so the weather been nasty this past weekend. And I know the lake got some fresh water in, some muddy water, but I'll say today the water might be settled down, and hopefully the fish are back to be active. And I'm gonna be using my favorite lures for this time of the year, that is rooster tails or sliders, some sort of jigs that kind of mimic, baby shad or minnows, something more like natural. Usually work best this time of the year. You also have to do a lot with the with what color the water is. I will decide when I get there, but we'll see. Thanks for tag along. There is not a single cloud in the sky today. Such a bright, beautiful day. We're about 30 minutes from the parking spot, and then from there we're gonna walk another 10 minutes to the fishing spot where we're gonna be fishing on. So see you guys at the parking lot or parking spot in about 30 minutes. Look at these fields right here, people. Oh, I love springtime. So majestic. here at the parking lot, people. Hard to tell if we're gonna be able to fish, because from what I can see from the highway when I drove over the bridges from these rivers, it seems like the lake is flooded again. Now there are some cars over here. That's a good sign. There's another SUV right here. Another truck coming. But yes, there is no way we're gonna be able to fish right here. Just extremely flooded, like all the way to the road almost. That means that the water where we're gonna go fish, and we were thinking of going fishing. The water is all the way to the tree line, so there is not a dry open spot where you can fish. So I'm gonna go to another little spot. Okay, people, we made it here to the spot. See the water behind me. I think it's gonna be a good day. I brought some bait. I got shrimp and red worms. So if nothing bites with the rooster tails or jigs, we're gonna fish for whatever. I haven't been fishing in about 2 weeks probably, so I'm gonna enjoy the day today. I'm gonna have fun with whatever I can catch, and I think that's what makes fishing so fun. You know, there's multiple species, multiple time, multiple ways to catch them, and every fish is fun to catch. So yeah, stay tuned with me. Whew. Walking to the spot. I'm excited. It is this little area right here. For like making a barbecue. Has 2 grills. There's the water. You can actually, there's like a little mini sandy beachy area over here where the kids can take a shower. I mean, or just swim around. Yeah, that's the parking spot. This right here is like a little pavilion. This is called Bryant's Grove Recreation Area in Mount Juliet, Tennessee. Beautiful spot. Beautiful spot to fish, to hang around with the family. They even got a playground. Here is a little volleyball thing right here. They haven't put the net up yet, but I know they will soon. Seems like they reward that area this year. Has new PVC lines around it, and they put new sand from what I can tell. So It's a good little spot. It's more like a family spot. Come and check it out, people. It's a little trail that will take you to the very peak or to the end of the peninsula, basically. And I'll be fishing to the right of that peninsula. I like this spot right here because it's open. The lake got a bunch of water last week, and for some reason they are not releasing water into the rivers because they control the level of the water. So it's hard to fish those little creeks and rivers right now because the water is almost all the way to the tree line in most of the areas, and it's hard to find an open spot where you can cast perfectly. So I decided to come over here to this spot today because I know from years before that when the lake gets flooded like this is usually a good spot for fishing. So yeah, that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna give it a try right here. Now, one thing I would recommend is if you come right here, you better wear some boots that are snake proof. Look at this right here. Oh, this looks snaky. Don't walk over here with tennis shoes unless you want to get bit by a cottonmouth snake or a copperhead, or maybe even a rattlesnake. Well, rattlesnake don't really like water that much, but copperheads and cottonmouths, they love areas with water. So just be careful when you walk into the woods, especially in a nice, bright, sunny spring day. You never know what you're gonna come across. Okay, here we are. It seems like the lake got a little extra water than what I thought. See right there in front of the stump? That's a big old flat rock area over there. It kind of looks like right there, but it's more like in the open, and it's easy to cast that way. So I won't be able to fish right here because I want to fish right there. So I'm gonna go back to the end of the trail, basically, and I'm gonna show you guys what it looks like in there. And from what I'm gonna be doing, I think it's gonna be okay. Because like I said earlier, if nothing bites, rooster tails or jigs, I'm gonna go to the bottom with live worms, red worms, and shrimp. I know catfish love shrimp. Maybe we get something, but I didn't know. I wasn't expecting the lake to be this full. It is loaded to the top almost. But that's the good thing about this spot right here in particular. Yeah. Look at this right here. See how this opens up? This is the end of the trail. If you keep on walking from the parking lot, you pass through or close to the barbecue area, that little pavilion. You just keep on walking, following the trail. You're gonna hit this spot right here. That's the end of the trail right there. And you can see the lake is almost to the top of this rock right here. Even in summertime, it's not this full. I think it's at least 4 foot lower than this on average summer day. But this is what we have, and we're gonna give it a try. And there's a boat ramp right there. That boat ramp is basically in the same entrance from the main road. You hit the boat ramp on the left side, then you keep on going, you will find this recreation area on the bottom. Yeah. Alright, we're gonna get set up and ready to fish, people. Look at this. Beautiful view right here. It's a boat. Good luck fishing. I like fishing from the bank, but sometimes I'll bring the boat as well. Yeah, here is where we're gonna be trying, people. Along this rock right here. Along this rock right here too. We'll see what happens. Stay tuned. Well, I think the fish is gonna get one. I mean, that bird's gonna get a fish. Oh, I think they're gonna get in a fight. There's another one right there. Okay, we're gonna start off with this Abu Garcia rod. It's a 6 foot medium, and I'm using 8-pound test braid line with a 3/8 of an ounce rooster tail. We're gonna give it a go right here. Such a beautiful day. Wind's blowing about 6-7 miles an hour. Temperature is 60 degrees. April 9. We cannot ask for anything better than this right now, people. Okay, I tried the rooster tails and some jigs, and I don't think the water is full of debris over here. I don't think we're gonna have any luck with lures and rooster tails, but I decided to make my rig for not for all the way bottom fishing, but suspended bait, and I can suspend this to any distance, and I will show you guys here in a minute what I mean by that. So I'm gonna start over here. So this is my main line right here, and this is the stopper. I haven't tied this one yet. I'll show you here in a minute. Now, this bobber is free to move up and down, and then over here at the bottom I got this little swivel where my main line, my 10-pound test attached to it, and then I have the swivel, and this is mono 6-pound test leader with a mid-size hook. I think it's a number 5 hook, bait holder. I'm gonna use this one with a little red worm, and this is the tricky deal right here. I'm gonna show you guys how you do this. You can buy this little thing at any Walmarts or any fishing area. See this little tube? You put that in the line, right? And you leave it, and then you do your other setup. You put this one first, and then you put your bobber. It's a hollow bobber. The line goes inside. So you put this one first, then the bobber, and then of course the swivel, and that keeps everything from falling down. So you can remove this. Then what you do, you just basically pull these two ends right here like this. Not a lot. You don't want to like compress your main line too much. Then you have to cut the remaining. Don't cut like, you have to cut the remaining. Don't cut like close to the nut right here. Go more like an inch or so away from it. So what's gonna happen is when you throw this to the water, this bobber will stop right here. So that determines how deep your bait is. You know, you can go, as of right now, if I use it like this, my bait will be almost 5 feet below the surface of the water. But I want to go deeper. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna pull this up, and you just do that by holding the main line. Then you slide the little stopper thing up, I'm doing it. Then I want you to pay attention over here. That little stopper thing will come all the way to the reel. Right there, see? So when you cast, this will not cause any trouble or anything. You'll be good to cast like a normal line. But see, when this hit the water, the bobber will stop right here. This is a 6-foot rod, so that means that I got 6 and then another probably 5. So I'll be like somewhere in the 10-foot area with the bait from the surface of the water. And like I say, I can adjust this if I want it less. I can do that. So this is a good setup. I love to fish like this if I don't want the bait to be all the way in the bottom. And yeah, very simple setup. These are the worms right here. They're not super huge, but I found out that these little bitty things they actually perform better than big old night crawlers for some reason. And they smell a little stronger. So I don't know if that have anything to do, but I have had way better luck with these worms than night crawlers. Oh, and I added this little split shot over here just to keep the just to help sink everything faster, because this little swivel here is not heavy enough. Yeah, that's the setup. You guys can see the stopper here. It goes all the way, the line all the way to the top of the rod, and then all the way down, so about 10 feet. But I want to be maybe 11 feet deep, so I'll push it like that. And I'll just do it right here so you guys can see what I'm talking about. See, there goes the stopper. See? It hits the bobber, and that means that the bait is 11 feet below the surface of the water, but it's not touching the bottom because right here is pretty deep. I like to fish like this because I can see when the thing goes down, it means that there is a fish in it. So, and you can use these on shallow water, this method in shallow water as well. You can use it anywhere and any depth. Now I will show you what I mean by you don't need to worry about this little stopper getting stuck or anything when you cast. I'm gonna try to cast that way, so that'll be like, I don't know, maybe 20 yards in front of me. There's the setup. Of course, you guys will not be able to see the stopper from here. I can see it. I don't think you guys can. But that means that my bait is 11 feet under the water and about 25 yards away from the bank. And yeah, we're just gonna leave it there. Something will come and get it here in a minute, I'm sure. Now, well, we have that setup that I just showed you guys. I'm gonna be casting this little crappie jig from the bank. I know there is crappie over here and largemouth. So we're just gonna have fun, like I said earlier. I haven't thrown any bait all the way to the bottom yet. I will do that later here in a minute. Right now I got that one 11 feet from this into the water, and I will cast this one a couple times and make sure.
The fish is gonna get one. That bird is gonna get a fish. Oh, I think we're gonna get one. There's another one right there.
Gonna take a little break. Now I'm gonna drink some of this. Ooh. Good stuff. A lot of sugar. 144% sugar. I don't drink them very often. But today is a good day. We are here relaxing, enjoying the lake. And I'm gonna eat something that I brought the other day. I'm gonna show you guys here in a minute what it is. We got one rod in the water. Mango. I'm gonna show you guys the best technique to eat this mango over here while we wait for the fish to bite. This is how we're supposed to be, you know? Relax. And enjoy the moment, you know? Sometimes we work too much and we forget to you cut it 2 times this way the longest way, and then 3 times on the shorter side. Then what you do is you flip it like this. Wow. I wasn't expecting this mango to be this sweet, but it is. You can leave this trash right here. Raccoon will love it, probably. Ooh, this is good stuff, people. You know, after being down for almost a week and a half, I think I had the flu. I'm enjoying this little moment right here so much. I'm enjoying it so much, people. Sometimes it's a little hard to relax. We fill up our heads with too much worriness about what's going on outside. We forgot to live the moment, enjoy the moment. You know, always live in the future, trying to achieve stuff, trying to make money, trying to be successful and more successful, and we never stop. It's crazy that we do so much to make money, and it's crazy that when you read in the Bible that the most wealthiest person that have ever lived in this planet, his name was King Solomon. He said that nothing really matters, like everything is vain and fake. He said at the end of his life, basically, that he had so much power that he did not deny anything that his eyes saw and he wanted it. So just imagine that type of life, like anything that he put his eyes on, he was so powerful, so rich, that he can really have anything. And he said that nothing made him happy. No money, no women's, not luxury stuff. He was a king. He said in one of the verses of Ecclesiastes that at the end of the day, only God feels that empty space that we try to fill up with material things, you know. So don't kill yourself, people, by making money and try to be the richest person in this planet. That's not what we're made for. We're made to enjoy life and fear God and worship Him. That's the true meaning of a human being. You know, take a day off. Some of you here enjoy this beautiful weather and relax. Because like I said, it doesn't matter how much money you can pile up. It won't make you happy. You will never have enough money to buy happiness, because it doesn't have a price. Because happiness is salvation, and it doesn't have a price. It's a gift, and you need to slow down to find it. And you need to put your foot in the brake and think about, where are you heading to? Like, what race are you running? Just chasing money? No. Don't get me wrong, we need to work and make money. If you have a way to invest money, make money, but don't make that the engine of your life. No. At the end of the day, you won't be happy. I work, you know. Not a lot like I used to before, but I do work. Still make money. But piling millions and millions of dollars is not exactly my goal. I do want to keep working, you know, keep investing, but I'm not gonna let that be my motivation every morning to come out of my bed and go to work. No. I want my motivation to be God. I want to talk to Him every day. And if He wants to give me more money, He will. But I will seek His kingdom first, and then He promised that He will add anything that I need after. So, this is what this little speech is about today, people. Just seek God, put Him in first place, and He will add anything that you need. Whatever He said. Go to church, pray, be nice to others, talk to others about Jesus Christ, and just put Him in first place, and He will put whatever you need in front of you, because He's the owner of everything. You know, we don't own anything right here. You can literally stop my heart right now and take it. So I don't think that you have tomorrow to do things. We have a day to burn, but we don't have an expiration date. He has one set up for you and me. So live like today is the last day, but not like doing crazy things or chasing money like crazy. Live today for His glory. You know, be thankful for what you got, and He will take care of the rest. Just put Him in first place. You know, as you wake up in the morning, give Him thanks for give you the strength to get out of the bed. As you drive to work, keep on talking to Him. Tell him how thankful you are for your blessings, your family, your house, your transportation, whatever. You know. Talk to him every time you are alone. And when you are talking to somebody, introduce Jesus to the conversation. Don't be afraid, don't be ashamed. Alright, I'm gonna keep fishing, people. Hope you guys enjoyed this little speech and consider slow down sometimes. You know, don't chase money too much. You might get lost in the process. Be careful. God bless, people. Another one like 10 minutes ago. Now that is a good fish. They fight good in it.
Especially the deep water.
Yeah.
I like it's different.
Yes. That's a good fish.
Do you want it?
I'll take it.
Yeah. You gave me the spot. I'll give you a fish. What are we doing wrong?
Well, he just casting like just one lure. I think he got like half an ounce lure, right? I mean, jig.
It's big.
Yeah. So I bet it's swimming like anywhere from 8 to 10 feet under the surface.
Really?
Yeah. That's small compared to the one they're getting, right?
Yeah.
They're catching like monster ones.
This is like 3-4 pounds.
Big old fish. It's beautiful. Get another one. You still have 10 minutes.
Is it all hybrid here or just striper too?
There's stripers, big ones. Yep. Sometimes the stripers they feed in the very top.
On top of the water?
Yeah. You might get him with that one. Who knows? I only catch the bluegill. I got the other fish from 2 other persons. Like you can see one in the video, and then the other guy didn't want it to be recorded, but didn't catch any. All right, we're gonna head home, people. It's been a good day, but they're about to close this park right here. I ended up with some fish, you know. So it was a good day. Stay tuned for the video. And like always, thanks for watching.